Hello crafty friends, this is the Paper Chef here. Today I would like to share a special we're having at Stampin' Up. I'm a US Stampin' Up demonstrator, so at any time during this video, if you want to check out my store or if you want to click to join, then you can go to paperchef.stampinup.net or you can click on the link directly to join in the description of this video. Okay, if you're not in the US, you can still join with a different demonstrator around the world. So right now, during the month of May 2022, in case you're watching this later, we have a really good starter kit special. I can, without a doubt, say that this is better than the one that's coming up. I mean, unless you're into certain things. But if you like ink, cardstock, designer series paper, and all kinds of stuff like that, there's a lot of freebies with this one that I want to tell you about. So I want to start with kind of the math here, and then here, let's do this, and then I'll talk about the savings. And then I'm going to go through this again at the end of the video, just so I don't confuse you. I've put together, and I do this whenever we have a special, I put together a sample starter kit. It's going to include cardstock, a paper trimmer, simply scored, a botanical layers bundle. I'm going to show you all this separately. Where's the bundle? Here, this is the botanical layers bundle. A Hello Ladybug bundle. If you have these things, it's okay because you can customize your starter kit whatever way you want. And then I'm going to talk about all the free things that Stampin' Up! Is including this month only. Not me, not Paper Chef, not Kimberly Smith, who would be your upline. Stampin' Up! Is including these things. Okay, this is part of the starter kit special. So, you pay $99 and you're allowed to pick out $125 worth of items to put in your starter kit. So this is the first part of the deal. Okay, I'll explain how much you'll save later, but just so you understand that I went up to about $123.75 in adding these items up. Without you can't go 1 penny over $125. Okay, and then you only pay $99 and you get free shipping. When I explain how much all these things would have cost you at the end of this, and how much shipping would it cost you, you're going to see how much you'll save if you get the starter kit in May. And it doesn't have to be this kit. You'll just see how much you save in general. All right, so our new ink colors, I wanted to make sure I do this video soon because some of you are starting to buy the new ink colors. And I wanted to let you know how you can get them for free. So I have this little guide. This is a guide, a tool my upline had sent. And it has just the way that some of our ink color products look. Okay, so this is our sweet sorbet, and this is how it looks like, for instance, stamped and using the blends markers and cardstock and paper and glimmer and ribbon. Okay, this is the Parakeet party. As you can see already, these colors go really well together. Whenever we have a new ink color collection, they definitely coordinate really well together. So the second ink color is Parakeet party. And then I love that. This is my favorite one of the new ink colors. It's called Tahitian Tide. And just so great with the ocean things and the nautical things I do. Tropical things I'd like to make. And then we have a couple more blues. So believe it or not, there's like 3 blues in this one collection. So we have a sort of a red, green, and a blue. And then we have a couple more bluish purples. Okay, we have Starry Sky, which is a dark blue. And then we have Orchid Oasis, which is very similar, but it's more of a purplish blue. So those are our 5 ink colors. This starter kit special includes the ink collection for our 5 new ink colors. We're going to be using these to make some ladybugs, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to play with this one today, is because I need to make some more ladybugs, and I'm going to show you what I do with those ladybugs. Okay, so these ink pad collection would normally be $36, and you're going to get 5 new full ink pads. Okay. The other thing that's included for free, Hilda's saying she loves the ink colors. And by the way, say hello when you come in so I can give you guys a shout out. I'll just do it along the way. It's very casual, and ask questions, and I'll try to check more often. Yay, Janet's here. Janet's always the first one waiting for me. And hello, Ann from Pennsylvania. Okay, so Hilda's saying she likes these colors. Hello, Hilda. This is our This is something you're going to get for free. This is a pack of 48 sheets of our In Color Designer Series paper. This is a $12 item. And the In Color Designer Series paper has 4 patterns on it. So you're going to get 8 sheets of each color. So this is the Tahitian Tide, for example. You're going to get 4 sheets of the one that has flowers on one side and stripes on the other. 4 sheets that has gingham on one side and polka dots on the other. And this goes on and on. So there's 8 of those, and so there's 48 total. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Not 48 total. I can't even do the math. It's 40 total. So don't anybody quote me on that. Usually you get 48 sheets in a pack. So what I was referring to is like, you know, for instance, when you get a pack of, just want to show you this for a second. When you get a pack of like another kind of designer series paper, you would normally get 48, like the tea boutique. So I was confused there for a second. So let me just show you on the back of this before somebody says, you said we were getting 48. All right, so make mistakes sometimes, right? So this In Color Designer Series paper, the 2022 to 2024 In Color 6x6 Designer Series paper, comes in a pack of 40 sheets. Okay, so that's what I'm showing you right now because Stampin' Up! Is giving you this pack of 6x6 paper for free in the starter kit during the month of May 2022, in case you're watching this later. So there's your sweet sorbet. I mean, like again, I'll show you at the end of this video what you could do with this cute little paper. Some things I did, and I've actually shown it already on my channel a lot of times, and you may have already seen it. Misty Moon. I'm sorry, this one's Orchid Oasis. Okay, this is Parakeet Party and Starry Sky. So awesome, 40 sheets of In Color paper. All right, $12. The next one, the Stampin' Up! Is going to include in your mix here. They throw it in for free this month. Is this pack of In Color cardstock. 2022 to 2024 In Color cardstock, and you get 20 sheets. 20 sheets because it's a variety pack. So let's grab the little trim, or the little snips here so I can get this open. So there's 5 colors, so you're going to get 4 sheets of each color. So you can already, I hope your wheels are spinning. You're like, wow, I'm going to have ink, designer series paper, and cardstock. That means I can already make cards. You can already make cards. Of course, this is giving you all the things you need to make a lot of cards that coordinate already. Because look, that's going to be good on a card, like any of these 2 colors together. And that's what I plan on showing you, is how I use these colors together. So you have your Parakeet Party cardstock, 4 sheets of that. Right? Now these are 8.5 by 11 sheets. Tahitian Tide, Sweet Sorbet, Orchid Oasis, and Starry Sky. So now you can see these close together and how they look together. So you can already see that we give you the things in your starter kit that are your essentials used to make your projects. So just that, like, perfect coordination. Okay, now this next one I'm going to show you, I'm going to open for the first time. I bought it, but I haven't seen what it looks like yet. I always like to do unboxings, and I did a recent unboxing. So if you missed that unboxing, yesterday we made something really fun that I'll show you later. We made some die cut. I did an unboxing of the annual catalog. And I had this in my order, but I didn't open it yet because I was waiting to see as part of the starter kit special. Oh, some candy. Just popped in there. I wanted to see what these look like myself. All right. So what I'm opening now is something else that Stampin' Up! Will give you for free. And by the way, the cardstock was $9.50. This cardstock value is $9.50. We'll add it all up later on my spreadsheet so you can see. I put it all on the spreadsheet so you can see how much you'll save. Hello, Vicky. Yeah, she loves everything this year, she's saying, Hilda. And Debbie Jones, hello. Also loves the new In Colors. So what I'm opening now is something else Stampin' Up! Is including for free, and it's called the 2022 to 2024 In Color Grid Paper. And if you watch my channel, you know I'm always running out of grid paper. So I knew I could use some more grid paper. Let's see what's the front, what's the back. Oh, this is going to be nice. This is going to be nice. All right, so this is a piece of cardstock to protect the front of it. Ooh la la. Okay, let's see if my camera is up high enough. I need to move my tripod up a little higher so that you can see this whole thing. Got to see this whole grid paper. Here, let's just, it doesn't need to be protected anymore because I have it at home here. So let's just pull that piece of protection off. And you can see the whole grid paper. Gorgeous, right? So this is the Sweet Sorbet grid paper. Let's see how many sheets you get. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5 of the Sweet Sorbet. Oh, this is just going to be fun to craft with. And the grid is to help you align things for your projects. But I do it for my tutorials. Like today, if we do any spontaneous crafting besides making ladybugs, then I would be writing the measurements on here for you. Okay, 1, 2. Oh, I already know how many. 3. We already said it. 4 of each. So 20 sheets. So there's the Parakeet party. All right. Okay, it looks like they did Orchid Oasis and Starry Sky. Oh, there's an extra sheet here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. No, there's 5 of those. Looks like they did Orchid Oasis next, and then my favorite Tahitian Tide is this piece of paper. Tahitian Tide, and then they did Orchid. Well, let's see if this was Starry Sky or Orchid Oasis. See, they're so close together, I have a hard time seeing them. So I'm thinking that would be, this would be the Starry Sky because it's darker. And then this is the Orchid Oasis back here. So that's the ink color grid paper. Oh, love it. I'm going to be using it in my tutorials. We'll just leave it there for us to look at and how fun that is. And that grid paper, when we purchase it online, it is a $9 value. So these were all the freebies. And now I'm going to give you my suggestions. I'm going to show you my suggestions. All right. So free, 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 and free. All right. Now, and there's some more stuff Stampin' Up! Gives you for free, which we'll get to in a minute. Some business supplies. Okay, so I was suggesting then other things for your starter kit. I was like, why don't you put the Hello Ladybug bundle in your kit? Right now, this Hello Ladybug bundle is 10% off, so it makes you save money on your kit. Whereas later, in our annual catalog, only the first time we offer something, it's 10% off. This is being offered right now in our mini catalog. I have to find it now. I know it's somewhere in here. Let's see. I just look at my index. It says, Hello Ladybug Builder Punch. It tells me what page. Page 20, it's saying. I like using the picture index. So in our mini catalog on page 20 is the Hello Ladybug bundle. And I'm suggesting that this is a good thing for your starter kit because everybody needs the Hello Ladybug bundle. It's really cute. Cute photopolymer stamps. A cute punch to go with it. And it's $32.25. Here's some examples of what was made with it. And I have more as well. And this is our mini catalog, good till June. And then in July, so this one is going to be June, let's see, June 30, right? And then in July, we have a new catalog coming out. That would be like our holiday catalog. All right, so I'm suggesting putting that in your bundle. So that's a bundle from the mini catalog, but it's still going to be in the annual catalog. This Ladybug bundle, it just won't be a bundle pricing. It'll be like you have to buy the, like once the new mini catalog comes out, and we go live to the annual, well, we're already on the annual catalog, but once this catalog retires, this will no longer be 10% off. Anyway, this is another thing you could save 10% on. This is called the Botanical Layers bundle. I thought that would be fun to put in a starter kit as well because it's versatile. It has like the foliage, and I'm going to show you that on this page here. It's called the Botanical Layers bundle. And usually we don't have in our bundles something like this. This is a very unique bundle. This has some vellum in it. I'm trying to see if I have some vellum already open. And if not, we'll just open this pack. All right, that's okay. We'll open this pack of vellum. So this bundle comes with, for $26, it comes with the stamp set, Botanical Layers stamp set, which is it's a cling stamp set, unlike this one, which is a photopolymer stamp set. So then you have one of each kind of stamp sets. This is photopolymer, and this is cling rubber style. All right, let me show you what this vellum looks like. It's pretty cool. At first, I wasn't like thinking it was that cool because it was so small, and there's a lot of plain pieces. But then when I realized, heck, it's only like $6, I was like, hey, this is pretty darn cool for what you get. But at first I thought it was like, well, you could have seen my reaction. I thought it was supposed to be like a big pack of designer. I was expecting like a big pack of designer series paper. And then I did like my unboxing and my reaction was like, what in the heck? But anyway, these are tiny little things. They are, let's see what size they're. 3 3/4 by 5. But I ended up embracing them and using these for my card swaps and things like that. All right, so I'm going to show you these. And the patterns on these. All right, so we have, so this is called, again, Botanical Layer, no, this is called Lovely Layers Vellum. It's part of the Botanical Layers bundle. And then you get some of these, you get one. See, look at how beautiful these layer on top of each other. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 5 of them, that pattern, okay? And then you get 5 of this pattern. And you can do some stamping onto them and layering with them. I'm going to show you something else I did totally different with these. This one, it looks going to go good with like the mountain view and things. You can do the blend. We tried the blending brushes. The ink does stick on these. You can blend them. So that's this pattern here. 3rd pattern. Okay, and 4th pattern. So you get 5 of each. So 20 have, I guess we call them designs on them. Now, however, there's 60 in a pack. So I was like, what am I going to do with all these, right? But then I did something with all these. So you get 40 plain ones. But they're perfectly cut for you. So let me show you what I did with these and how you can use that with what you're getting in your starter kit. So here's what I did with these. I took a piece of this. These were already cut, perfect size. And I then took my strips of In Color Designer Series paper and I put them on to the vellum. Okay? Because vellum is see-through, semi-transparent, I was able to use the adhesive on the back of this. So here's how I use the adhesive. I put the adhesive only on the backs of these pieces of paper, so it didn't shine through on all the translucent parts. Then I ran the entire thing through embossing folders. I did it in different ways. The Hive 3D embossing folder, I tried it embossed with the raised version. I tried it debossed. And using the Botanical Layers vellum as for my sentiments. Let me clear this away a little bit. Let me show you what I did with this for my swap card. So using this vellum, the embossing folder, and my sentiment, I created cards like this for my swap. Annual catalog, page 93. That's what I wrote. Why did I write page 90? Is that where the Botanical Layers vellum? Yeah, I wrote 93 because that's where this is, 93. All right, so Thinking of You came from, oops, here, this sentiment, Thinking of You. I like the font. And then the In Colors, I debossed this one, so I went inwards with the Hive 3D embossing folder. So I embossed the whole piece of vellum together, and then I just put a piece of the All Together Designer Series paper. I'm pretty sure that's going on right now. There's some kind of special we're having on the All Together Designer Series paper with lots of black and white patterns. I did that with it. Okay, furthermore, I'm going to show you a couple other examples of that. Here's another example of that. Hello, Kathy. I sent your swaps today, by the way, Kathy. I was really late sending them, but I haven't even opened yours yet, but I will. Hello, Susan. How you doing? Thank you, Debbie. Okay, this is that same card. This is one of my swaps, but this is raised. So this is the Hive 3D embossing folder, Designer Series paper, that Botanical Layering vellum. Here, I wrote all the products I used on it. Botanical Layers stamp set, Lovely Layers vellum, Stylish Shaped Dies. Stylish Shaped Dies. And then I used the In Color ink. This would be Starry Sky. I used the In Color ink and Parakeet Party to sponge around the sides. So that's how you can use the ink colors that I just showed you with that vellum. Okay, so I'll show you my piggies too. Because I used the vellum on the piggies. And let's see what this one is. I have to see what this one is. Okay, yeah. Here's the piggies. Painted Texture 3D. So I used the Painted Texture 3D embossing folder on these. Okay? And then if you want to put Hello Piggy, not Hello Piggy. I'm calling it Hello Piggy. No, it's not called Hello Piggy. This is called Hello Ladybug. And this is called This Birthday Piggy. So if you already have Hello Ladybug, just switch out This Birthday Piggy because you could put this in your starter kit as well. This would be a cute stamp set. Basically, you put anything you want in your starter kit. I'm just showing you what I did with some of the products that I just showed you. So designer series paper, this little piggy. So now you know where they came from. Okay. Some more piggies, some more ink colors. I did tutorials on all these things, so you'll get to see them. Okay, the piggy. I think I have a piggy. Here's a piggy on a wobble. Piggy on a wobble spring. If you want to know how to cut out the piggies with your ScanNCut, there's how you use your cardstock together with your designer series paper. That's how you use it with your stamp sets, your ink. This is showing you how all the ink and all the stamps and all the things coordinate together. This little piggy says happy birthday. All right, so you get an idea. And then I'll show you something else a little bit later. Because we need to keep on moving on and talking about the starter kit. Because that's what this video was supposed to be about, but I got distracted with all my crafting stuff. All right, now let's see. What were we talking about? I have to go back to my list here to see what I was talking about. All right, we were talking about what comes in your starter kit. So we did I didn't do the basic white cardstock, the trimmer, the simply scored. Wow, there's a lot more that can come in. We're still talking about what you can get for $99. So we've already talked about all these things. The Hello Ladybug bundle, the Botanical Layers bundle, which each includes 2 items. So we're already up to 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 3 more things to show you, and then we can craft with those things a little bit with the. All right. So one thing that I think that you should always get in a starter kit or anytime you're pretty much ordering is this really good basic white cardstock, because our basic white cardstock, thank you, Hilda. Okay, let's see. It was somebody saying something about the piggies. Kathy's saying she loves the piggies so much. Awesome. I'm glad you love them too. I love this birthday piggy. Anyway, so anytime I order, or pretty much almost every time I order, I get this cardstock because compared to just regular plain white cardstock, our cardstock has good ink absorption. There we have thick basic white cardstock and regular basic white. I'm suggesting the regular basic white cardstock for your starter kit because you get 40 sheets in a package, so it's not the thick kind, but it's the kind I use for layering on my cards. You know, so for example, let me just grab a card. Here, go to your happy place and stay there all day. This was all done with basic white cardstock, and then on my inner layers, this is all basic white cardstock. So that's why I use the regular, like the thin stuff. So you need that in your starter kit, and we're gonna pull this out. We'll stamp some ladybugs on it, and you'll see what the really good ink absorption it has. Okay, so we're gonna put that off to the side here. Put that down here. A trimmer. I have a new one to show you. But a trimmer, you need a trimmer in your starter kit. If you don't have one, then replace it with some other cool tool. I mean, I'll show you a brand new trimmer. Replace it meaning if you don't get our trimmer, if you already have a trimmer, then you can pick out any items you want for up to $125. So I just put a trimmer in there thinking that's a good item for a starter kit. I want to show you a brand new trimmer because mine is pretty shabby, but I want to show you what it looks like when it comes out of the box. This is going to be my traveling trimmer. I'm going to put this in my luggage this summer and take it with me. All right, so, or else I'll take the shabby one. But either way, I needed an extra trimmer. So when you get your paper trimmer, you see this little guide. There's a guide, and that's where the blade goes into this guide to keep your paper straight. Also, there's ledges. There's ledges here. So when you have your paper, here's your paper, right? It butts up against the ledge, or this little ledge down here. So it keeps all of your paper straight. Okay, you also get a cutting blade. This is a cutting blade. They're easy to change. They just come out of this little place. And you get a scoring tool. Okay, you can see them close up. The blade, well, actually, I'll show you close up. So the blade is really sharp right there. And you can get a pack of 4 refill blades. And then, of course, there's the scoring tool, so you could score your cards. However, I prefer the Simply Scored to score your cards. That's my personal way. But it does come with a scoring tool. And then you open up this arm, and it goes out to 17 inches. So yeah, so that's the trimmer. Brand new paper trimmer. We'll just use that if we do any paper trimming. I think I don't need to cut it for my lady. Oh yeah, I do need to cut it for my ladybug. So we'll use that one, and you can see how it will cut like butter. All right, the last thing is this one. So Simply Scored is a way that I prefer this for making cards. So for example, here, let's use my brand new trimmer. Now I can't help it. I'm gonna do some spontaneous crafting. I'm gonna show you how to make a card base in 2 different ways. Okay, so we're gonna put this here. This is Simply Scored. I'm gonna make 2 kinds of card bases, or two orientations for my card bases. I'm grabbing a piece of Parakeet Party and a piece of Tahitian Tide because they're my 2 favorite colors, so I always kind of gravitate to them. Now, Simply Scored is a tool that I also use as a lap desk. It has a little scoring tool down here. You can use this part, the bigger ball, for making flowers and stuff like that. I use the thinner part of the stylus tool here, or the scoring tool, for going along. These are the little ledges, and it comes with these little nibs for helping, like for markers that I always lose, but I have extras, and you put them in there as a guide. So anyway, this cardstock's 11 inches, so I'm going to score it at 5.5. Okay, I'm going to score it at 5.5. I'm going to make A2 cards. Now I'm going to take this. Now it's 8.5 by 11. We've already shown you the 11-inch way, but when you put it on the 8.5, the portrait orientation, I'm going to score it at 4.25. Okay. So that is what I use Simply Scored for, plus making boxes, rosettes. I mean all kinds of stuff. Let's put that way over there because I still have more stuff to show you. Oh, this is a heavy box. Put that there for a second. All right, we need our trimmer. So to make an A2 card, you put the paper on the trimmer. So we'll do the one we just scored last. If you scored it at 4.25, then we're going to go ahead and turn it. And we're going to open up the arm, and we're going to turn it so that we cut it at 5.5 for the A2 card. Wow, that's stuck, huh? Let me see. There we go. I like a new trimmer. It's going to be like butter. Okay, I'm going to put that there. And we're going to go out to 5.5. Okay, and I'm going to cut. And you get a nice smooth edge with a nice new blade. I like a new blade because it doesn't give me wonky cards. And now this one, since this one I was 11 inches across and I scored it at 5.5, I'm going to turn it and I'm going to cut it at 4.25. So both of these are going to result in the same exact thing, which is A2 cards. So that's how you use your trimmer and scoring tool together. But let's just go ahead and show you that I could have scored as well. I mean, I can cut or score, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and cut. Well, I mean, it does matter for this. We don't want to score this part, but I could have scored these cards, right, with my scoring tool. But I didn't because I used my Simply Scored. But there we go. Put that back together. And then for making the ladybugs, while I'm here, I'm just going to cut little pieces. So let me find a ladybug. See how big the ladybug is. Okay, ladybug. Oh no, we'll just do a couple inches. I just want to make little strips. See if that'll work. Yeah, you're going to see why, because I don't want to waste a lot of paper. So it's better to make your little strips before you stamp and punch. So that's for making ladybugs, and then I can get rid of this. And I'm still not even done showing you all the stuff you get in your starter kit. So I hope you already see what a great deal it is for $99. Oh wow, look how dirty my other. So look at my trimmer. Look how dirty my trimmer. This is my trimmer that I use all the time. And it has like, it needs to get like Windexed because it has little pieces of adhesive all over it. And then this is our brand new trimmer. All right, same thing now, just one is new. All right, so continuing along, And let's see if I have anybody to say hello to. I can move this down a little bit now, my tripod. So I can, if I move it down, I can actually get on my tippy toes and see your comments. So Melissa S. is watching from San Antonio, Texas. And yeah, Kathy's saying the trimmer is very affordable. Right. And Lynn K, hello. Lala's Crafts, hello. And if you guys have any questions about the starter kit, some of my team members or other demonstrators are on here. They can help answer questions about being a demonstrator. And you might be like, well, I'm getting a starter kit. I don't plan on being a demonstrator. I already have a job or whatever. So you might want to just join for the discount, which I'll tell you about too. So there's other benefits of joining, not just to be a demonstrator. You don't have to go all out like I do. I joined and I didn't make it really a job until many years later. I just joined for the discount when I joined. All right, we're clearing off space now. There's a couple other things that Stampin' Up! Includes when you get a starter kit. Okay, so we've talked about, this is my sample starter kit. Basic weight cardstock, trimmer, simply scored in those bundles. And you pay $99 and you get free shipping. But they also give you some other things. They give you a pack of whatever catalogs. So you get 8 of these, whatever catalog is current, whatever mini catalog, you get 8 of those in a pack. I just grabbed a new one. I haven't even labeled it yet. You get a case of these catalogs. Always a case of the new catalog, the annual catalog, whatever catalog is current. So you're always going to get like two sets of catalogs. There's always 2 current catalogs. Sometimes there's even a celebration brochure. So whatever, there isn't right now. We don't have one coming up until the summer. But whatever's current is what they're going to send you. So look at these lovely brand new catalogs. Now, if your customers purchase these online, they're $5 each. So your customers can purchase them online when they add them to their order. That's what some of my customers do if they miss my big mailing at the beginning of the year. And then so I offer these as add-ons to my kits. But these are heavy duty, so you get 8 of those. So even if you don't plan on becoming a demonstrator and selling anything, you give them out to your friends, and they're going to just be so inspired. I mean, who wouldn't love to look through this? Or, even if you're not sure, give them to your local doctor's office. Hey, can I put these in your office? Maybe people can just look at them and be inspired. But always do put your information on the back. And if you have to agree to be found in the directory. You could join Stampin' Up! And no one would ever know you're a demonstrator because you don't agree to be part of the directory. But if you are part of the directory, then you put your name on the back of the catalog so people can find you and shop with you. All right, so now there's one more thing. I'm still not done telling you all the stuff you get. So you get the case of catalogs, which if you had to buy as a demonstrator, you'd have to buy both of those yourself in the supply area. We don't get catalogs for free, so you do get them in your starter kit. Later on, when you get more catalogs, we do pay to purchase catalogs and we pay to mail them to our customers, just so you know. So they're not free. So if someone does give you a catalog, they're doing it. It's out of love, so don't throw it away. Give it to someone else that might need it. This is a paper pumpkin kit. You get 1 free paper pumpkin kit. I don't want to open up this one because you're going to say, oh, I didn't get the one you showed me. It doesn't matter which one you get. Different people get different kits. You're going to get 1 free past paper pumpkin kit. It's an all-inclusive kit, and it includes everything you need to do projects. And if you want more kits after that, you subscribe to it, and you get a discount when you subscribe. This is our current kit. You're not going to get this one, but this is the current May kit, and it's called Celebrating in Color. And I just mentioned that because I did unbox it in my last video, and it's going to really coordinate really well with the projects that or the colors I just showed you. However, this is already, the subscription period now, this is over, but maybe you're going to be able to get refills for it if you're a subscriber. All right, let's make some ladybugs after I do this part. And then I'll talk about the benefits as I make ladybugs. All right, here's the savings, and then we'll get back to some other things. All right, we talked about a sample starter kit. So you put together anything you want for up to $125 and you pay $99. So for this particular sample starter kit, I'll zoom in here. I put it together, and if you were to go buy all these things because you get excited and you're like, I'm going to go buy everything you just showed me, this is what you would pay with the same price as you put in your kit. This is what Stampin' Up! Gives you for this particular starter kit special, the ink, the DSP, the ink color cardstock, the grid paper. So all of these items I'm showing you are $190.25 value. If you would pay shipping on that, our shipping's 11%. We have a flat rate shipping and percentage shipping. You'd pay $20.93 for shipping. If I did it right, I used a Google Sheet for the calculations. I hope I did it right. Then I added this price to this price, and it would be $211. Then I took this amount, what you would pay if you were to buy all this stuff I just showed you, $211.18. And you're only going to pay $99 instead, and you're going to save $120.18. That's with this particular starter kit special. You would save $112.18. And there's still $1.25 on the table because I didn't go up to $125 here. I hope that makes sense, my sample starter kit. And now I'm going to show you, we're going to just play with it a little bit. Yeah, oh yeah, thank you. Okay, oh, forgot to see, Kathy's also smart. Okay, I forgot about that. So I forgot to say a couple of things. You get $50 in business supplies. But I mean, some of you guys aren't really, that doesn't appeal to you. So I usually don't include it in the savings because you're like, well, I don't need the business supplies, like the catalogs, the order forms, the folders. But you do get $50 in business supplies, just in case, whether you want them or not. And then you get your kit. I think it's $22.50 now to subscribe. I don't know. It could be $22. I forget what the paper pumpkin kit is, what the cost of that. But so of course, that's even a better savings because you're getting that free paper pumpkin kit and you're getting $50 in supplies. So yes, you're up to 70, 180, 9, 70, 80, 80, 180 something. All right, cool. So thanks for pointing that out. Let's make some ladybugs. Now to make the ladybugs, I'm going to get two stamping blocks. Right? Photopolymer stamps do stain. It's no problem. We're going to grab, I'm just grabbing my stamping blocks here. So don't worry that they stain when you, so to just mount them, you're just going to put them on your, we'll use our new ink color grid paper. Okay, we're going to mount them on that. We don't need this one. That one's if you're doing sayings. We'll put the wings on another stamping block. So again, put your flat side up. See if I can't find, I think I need a little bigger stamping block for that. Okay, I'm going to use this one. It's just called stamping block D. I'm going to use that one for the body of the ladybug. And then I guess this is C. I'll use that for the wings. We're going to stamp in the background in the darker color called Starry Sky. And then we're going to do the lighter color with Sweet Sorbet. And you're going to see how this cute little punch works. So we're going to take our little strips of paper, which we made about a 1/2 inch, and we're going to stamp our ladybug onto the mat first. So touch it to the ink and then stamp it onto the mat. Now, before you stamp it onto your paper, look at the way the orientation is of your punch. And to get the paper in there, we want the ladybug's little antenna to be facing down. Okay? And just go ahead and keep doing that. Just make a whole bunch of these. In other words, when you stamp, don't make them sideways like that. It'll be too hard to punch it. You'll see what I mean. Oops, that one could have been better. Flip that one over. All right, so now let's take this paper. I'm going to do this one first. Okay, I'm going to get in there and I'm going to punch out the ladybug. So you always want to, for this kind of punch, you always want to look at it. Turn it upside down and look at it to get it centered. That's because I did the other side of that one. So now, I pretty much just I'm going to grab my dull scissors. I have my Stampin' Up scissors, and then I have a pair that looks kind of like them. And I don't want to call these, they're not really dull. They're just ones I use for the regular paper. All right, and these ones I use for my ribbon and thing. All right, so we're going to go in here, and I'm just going to do these like ladybugs like this. And then we'll assemble them pretty easily. So to me, this is like as essential as that little turtle we had that just retired. Cuteness abounds. You can do so many quick little treats. I've been giving away so many ladybug treats. I mean, you can even just put a ladybug on one chocolate itself. Now you could have made yourself a little, if you're probably cringing. Some of you guys are like, oh, why didn't you cut out both at once and make a little template and stamp using your stamparatus, right? Yes, that's for avid crafters, okay? Stamparatus is a stamp positioning tool we have. I can actually leave that little scrap in there. And you can make yourself a little template, stamp the wings at the same time as the body in 2 different colors using your stamparatus. Punch them out at the same time, etc., etc. But right now, this is called a starter kit. So I'm trying to appeal, honestly, to beginning crafters that are getting a starter kit, which means they're just starting out probably. And they don't have all those extra tools like stamparatus and what have you. So we're just going to show you how to do it this way. Plus, punching is fun. All right, there we go. I mean, punching out each one little is fun. So that's what you do. That's how you get your body. That's how you get the body of your ladybugs. And now let's show you how to get the wings of your ladybugs. Now this orientation will be easier because I'm just going to go in this side. So I'm going in this way, so it's easier. So we're going to make the wings like on the piece of paper like that. So let's close the starry sky. And let's take out the sweet sorbet for the ladybug wings. And we're going to tap, tap, tap. And stamp the wings on our nice little in color. And if you came in here, I got to show you these in color mats. I'm putting that over there so you can see how pretty these in color grid paper is. I'm going to keep on. So even after I get done a video and I have stuff stamped all over it, I keep using it until it's all inked up. I use these for my blending so I don't get ink on my table. So I actually use these to craft. Okay, thanks. Kathy, she's saying the paper pumpkin was $23.50. Okay, good. I already forgot how much the paper pumpkin was. That's because I don't pay for it by the month. I save by getting the paper pumpkin as a subscription. And I get my prepaid paper pumpkin subscriptions during celebration. And then I get like 4 or 5 free items when I get a paper pumpkin subscription. So once a year or twice a year, I buy my prepaid paper pumpkin subscriptions. And that's why I don't know how much they cost per month. I forgot. Plus we get a discount on that too. Another benefit and perk of being a demonstrator, which I will tell you in a couple minutes too, that trying to walk and chew gum here. Okay, so she's saying it looks like a skull. You can make your ladybug look like a skull. Oh, how cute that is. Hey, do you know if it will fit with our cute Halloween designer series paper? Halloween cuties? That does look like a skull when you cut off the antenna. So we can use the ladybug punch for Halloween. And if it punches out the skulls from that paper, I still have a lot of the cute Halloween designer series paper from last time. Yeah, so Lynn is saying she loves her trimmer. Yeah, her Stampin' Up! Trimmer. Okay, where was I? I was doing the wings. All right, we've already stamped the wing on the grid paper. And now we're going to stamp right there. And then we can punch out the wings. I'm just going to make the ones I need right now because I'm already here. And let's go ahead and make the wings. And then I can show you what I do with them. And what I do with the design series paper. So I have one set. Look how cute. I'm just going to go ahead and make 5. So I have to cut this off in between. Just so it gets right in there, right? Cut it off between. So we're just going to go 1. Oops, that one came out a little bit of a blob. Don't go too fast or you end up with a little bit of a blurry. I won't punch them all, but I'll just punch the ones I need right now. All right, there we go. So that's your little process for making your Hello Ladybug wings. And you can keep going in there. You don't even have to chop it off in between. You just have lots of little scraps that way. you know, but if you chop it off in between, you don't get as many little tiny papers flying all over your table that stick onto everything. And then I end up with like packing tape and, oh heck, I'm just going to punch these out. And I can get rid of this scrap of paper. So what I'm doing with these is for my customers that have ordered catalogs, I've already sent them, like I had a mailing where they already got it in the mail through Stampin' Up! A month ago. I was able to, like, or maybe more than a month ago, I was able to pay to get catalogs sent to people. But then after that, some ordered them as part of like a kit thing I had. I had this Designer Series paper share, and now I'm having a tea boutique kit, and they ordered the catalog. So what I do is then I make these little survival kits. And in the survival kit, we're going to here show you what this. I have one here just to kind of show you so we don't have to start from scratch. That one's a 5 one. I put the 3 ones in this little bag. So I take these, I showed you how to make these on YouTube already. We made in color Hershey Nugget designer treats. In color Hershey Nugget, Hershey's Nugget, I should say, treats. So that's what we did recently. I don't know where my adhesive is. All right, well, that's okay. Unless I have some tear, and I could use the tear and tape from my paper pumpkin, or yeah, we won't do the adhesive part, but let's just show you. We'll just show you like this. I have one that's already put together, so that's going to go on there. And then I do have my little dimensionals. We're going to put together the ladybug real quick, and then I'll show you how I put like the sentiment on it. So we're going to take, you're going to take your ladybug. We'll put one dimensional behind the ladybug. We'll take the mini dimensionals. You put 2 mini dimensionals on the wings. So go like that. We have 2 kinds of dimensionals. They're the little foam things, right? So put some of them on your ladybug. So is that super cute? You can also put the ladybug on a wobble spring, which I'll show you. And then you take this one off of there. And put your ladybug on there. And then you have these cute little ladybug treats. Okay? So that is, and then I have this. Show you what that looks like. There's so much stuff on my table, it's kind of hard to like show you everything. All right, I'm just trying to show you how that would fit in there. So a survival kit for the catalog is sticky notes to mark your favorite items, a wish list to keep track of your must-have items, a pen, how else would we fill in the fun wish list, chocolate because everything, even stamping, is better with chocolate. Seriously, a bandage for paper cuts while rapidly flipping through the pages, and a tea bag to help you relax while you use this gorgeous book and search for endless number of creative projects. So this is a survival kit. You got your wish list, your sticky notes, right? You got your tea, got your pen, your bandage, and you get your chocolate. So this is my chocolate that I'm trying to put in with those. And then I have, and I'm going to show you what they look like now. Oops, get this ink. And that's why I'm making more of these. So just so you know, I'm going to be making more of these right after this video, but we don't need to show you. So I have the sentiment, and then this one's for my upcoming kit. This is an upcoming kit, but I just want to show you this part, that you could put these on a wobble. So this is, and then you could just punch these directly out of the cute little Designer Series paper too. I cut this out of the Tea Boutique Designer Series paper, and this is Tea Boutique. And Tea Boutique has coordinating colors. So I made this with Tea Boutique. And I made this with Tea Boutique. But this little hello is from the Hello Ladybug. So you get this little hello sentiment. So these ones aren't going in my survival kit. This is showcasing another kind of paper. But you can see that this size is going in my survival kit because I need it to fit in this bag, this bag, because the whole survival kit is in a bag like this. Okay, so that's what I'm doing with these, just so you know. And then I have bigger ones. These would be like customer appreciation, thank you gifts. So if they ordered and they're also getting a different kind of kit, like, and I'm already paying shipping, then I might put one of these in there with it. And then I have, just to show you, I made them with the pigs. As I told you, I'd show you something else later. So you can use your designer series paper to cover, not color, should say cover the Hershey Nuggets. So I have loads of scraps of these papers, and the way you cover the Hershey Nuggets is you take 3 inches or 3 1/4 by 1 inch, and you cover all the chocolate. So this is a bag of Hershey Nuggets, and I'm in the process of making some more of these little treats. And you just take your Hershey Nuggets and you put them on there like that, and you cover them, and then you put them in the little trays. And I showed how to do this on YouTube. And the title of the video is Craft Fair Project. I think I called it Craft Fair Project Hershey Nugget Treats, because these are a great craft fair project that you could sell at craft fairs. Okay, so this is the ink colored little piggies, and then I told you I'd show you something I made last night. Not this one, but the one I made last night was this little box. But these are just the ink colors. Okay, last night or yesterday, I don't know, whenever it was, it doesn't matter. It was recent. Go look at the unboxing of my new catalog items, because this is one of our new little dies called Cracker Treat Boxes, and you can put a couple of nuggets in there too. Just something fun. All right, so let's see. I wanted to talk about benefits. The measurements for the box, please. The measurements for the box. This box? No, this is a die. This isn't a measurement. It's a new die. Let me grab it, because we're on the topic. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, no measurements needed. I did it live on YouTube yesterday. Yesterday on YouTube. Here's the die. So this is something you could put in your starter kit if you're interested in getting this die. Just one fell swoop. It's called the Cracker and Treat Box dies. And so I made that with that. And this was another paper that was called the Hues of Happiness. And then this die here is no measurement needed. It's called the Pocket Envelopes die. All right, so I wanted to talk about the benefits real quick. Yeah, that's the mini pocket envelopes dies. Again, don't want to digress, because this is for beginning crafters, this video, and maybe you don't have a die cutting machine, but I'm just trying to answer your questions as well. So thank you, Hilda. All right, so when you join Stampin' Up, there's other benefits besides like your savings, paying $99 and all that stuff, right? So we have in my team and any team, Stampin' Up has a lot of professional development opportunities. I'm just going to put the Ladybugs together as I talk. So we have a lot of conferences, and you could do networking at those conferences and meet each other. And then we have in-person events, hopefully starting back again soon. Well, no, we've been starting back. We have some in-person events too that you can meet other demonstrators at. There's opportunities to swap with other demonstrators, both cards and in groups that you're in. We have what's called the Demonstrator Planning Place, which is a group you can belong to, and it has like really good inspiration for demonstrators. Okay, and then there's of course my team. My team is my VIPs. I have a VIP group, and then I also have my team, which are also my VIPs. And we have lots of challenges each month in my team, the Papered Chefs, and you have chances to win prizes, and we share cards. One of them's like I Mailed It, where they mail cards. One of them is a tech challenge where they share videos of things that they make, or videos of them unboxing things. So my team has lots of chances to win prizes. Then we have special prizes, special challenges during special event times. So my team also has a monthly Zoom meeting. So we get together on Zoom. So that's virtual. And we just say what we're up to, and we talk about the updates at Stampin' Up! And things like that. So there's that. And then I'm going to go back to the list, because I said I would end with the list. I think I've made my Ladybugs, which was my goal. I think I made, yep, they're all my Ladybugs. I get to make some more treats after this. Back to this is, when I wanted to write just that you get a discount. So besides, we have a lot of fun and meet each other, and there's lots of camaraderie, and you have this good savings. But you become a member of my team, which is called the Papered Chefs, and then you become a member of my Uplines team called the Beehive, and then you get a 20% discount on all your shopping. Now, you don't get free shipping after this. The only time you get free shipping is with your starter kit, but you get 20% discount after that on all your Stampin' Up! Products. Now, after you become this, you start out as a bronze, and later you can get to, so you can earn like I have a 25% discount. So now I get 25% off. So you start out with 20% off and then you get 25% off. And then I wrote down, if you wanted to be a hobby demonstrator, you know, that you can enjoy your discount. And if you want to work toward a business, then we will also support you. If you want to work toward a business, and that's fine too. And we have groups for that. We have an actual business group where we do different tips and things to help those demonstrators that want to start a business. But I would say at my team, just a handful. Most of my team does it for the discount, which is fine. And a handful do workshops and things. And that's great too. So I hope you enjoyed this video on all the different things that you can, you know, get in your starter kit. I hope you'll take advantage of the starter kit special savings permission and see if there's any questions. I'm going to just scroll through here. If you have any questions about being a demonstrator, we can answer them for you later. Just post it in the comments of the video, underneath the video, like in the comments, even after this is live is over. I see you guys got excited about the projects though. So that's cool. I'm happy about that. Thank you for joining me today. I hope to see some new members of the Paper Chefs team. And I'm just going to end with one of the swaps we did in our teams called the Beehive, where a couple of my team members did some in colors. So we're just going to end with that. That's with the in color card I showed you. And then here's a card from one of the Beehive members. Let's see. Patsy Jones. She used the Cactus Cuties with some in colors. I'm just showing you a couple more in color projects as I end here. Bottled Happiness. Vicky Reese did something with the Bottled Happiness and the in colors. So lots of those demonstrators doing the swap that we had in our team last time. Keisha used Sweet Sorbet and the In Color Designer Series paper back there. And I'm thinking, I just saw another one. I don't know what happened to it. I think this is the In Colors as well. Yeah, this looks like the In Colors as well on this embossing folder card. So we do team swaps, and that's a really a lot of fun. So those are just some things that they did in the team swaps that relate to the In Colors. Well, that's all for now. This is the Paper Chef. See you later.